So I've made some updates to my fort that I wanted to share with you guys. And I don't care if you are a teenager or a kid or in your 40s and up, making a fort is cool. So I have gone ahead and made a little tripod so I can cook breakfast. And I left a little loop down on the end of my tripod so I can start hanging my Dutch oven. So I'm looking forward to breakfast coming up. Last time you guys saw, I was running that red rope that I have on my kind of sleeping mat as a kind of a ridge line here. Gone ahead and replaced that with some natural cordage and finished it off in there with a taut line hitch so I can keep this nice and snug. I've gone ahead and pulled this down closer to the front to keep that from blowing around, and I've gotten rid of the tent poles that I have. And all of these lines, I put this in with a lark's head that runs down, and I've just doubled this over on my kind of bed frame a couple of times and then finished it off with a square knot. And the bed frame is just floor lashing some old posts that I was able to get out of the woods, and then took the ridge line that I did while it was raining, cut that shorter, used a square knot to just keep that nice and snug. And then I took some paracord and just used some sheet bend and turned my paracord into loops so I could run the paracord loops through the grommets and just keep that in place with a little stick. So I was able to find a good use for some of my smaller sections of paracord. Like you can see, just making a loop, running it through the eye of the grommet, and then kind of spearing it. I've got another one hanging in here so that I can go ahead and hang my flashlight in case I feel like reading, but don't want my flashlight to get wet. So all set for adventure, gonna have some fun, and wanted to use this. This is kind of why we learned to tie these knots. Why we learn to do the lashings, not so that we can just pass a rank advancement, but so that we're equipped to go on an adventure. It's kind of what it's all about. So hope you guys have an adventure on your own, and hope to see you this Thursday.